Welcome, collectors, to another edition of Like a Hawk Cards and another event in LAHF Season 5. We're going to be breaking open a hobby box of WWE 2021. So this was a rather large set. It was 200 cards in here. Some of the inserts that you could get: coolest mixed tag teams, memorable entrances, RK out of nowhere. There were WWE Hall of Fame tribute cards to the New World Order. You are guaranteed one of autographs in there. You can get a booklet, and one of the relics could be one of those match film strip cards. I love to pull those just for something different. Don't have one of those in my collection yet. I've been kind of looking for the Sasha Bailey one. 24 packs, 7 cards. Let's get into it. And while we get into it, let's have a chat. So next thing for me, well, before I get into that, let's look at some of the boxes I may try to open. Again, I have I think it was 5 more boxes I have to try to come up with this year. The next one that I want to try to do is going to be WD Select. Now, that looks like it's supposed to release at the National. So what I'm going to do is I may wait until late July and then do one of the entry videos if I believe Select is going to drop at the National. I'm not sure if it's going to drop there. I would think Panini would want one of their big releases there. The reason why is I want to try to pick up my box of Select at the National because I have to believe that they would have some silver packs associated with it. So we'll see. All right, so let me get into pack number 1. So that's the next box that I'd like to do. I always like to try to open new product if I can and mix that in with LAHF. So, all right. So the first 95 cards. This is the first time I've actually cracked this set on the channel. This is what it looks like. They have 95 moments, and then they have 105 superstar cards. So there are the moments. If I remember correctly, if you can look at that, the edges are really badly cut, if I remember correctly, on a lot of these, from what I heard. We'll have to watch that. So the first one was really bad. The second one looks to be okay, and this is what the superstar cards look like. So I thought that something's telling me there may have been some printing issues too, where the backs are wrong too. So there's coolest mixed tag team, Sasha Banks, Roman Reigns. That'd be kind of cool to pick up a parallel of that for the PC. Let's set that aside. So nothing to see. This is how old it is. Tony Storm. So one of the things also to start to think about is expiration of cards. So if you're opening up these old boxes. So, for instance, the redemption for 2021 Women's Division, I believe, end in September. So, and the reason I know is because I picked up one of them and I already put it in the system back in May. So we'll see how long that waits to get that. Here's one of the foil boards that you can get. That's pretty cool, with Undertaker and AJ with the foil board. I like that. There's Rhea, Omos. On to pack 3. So if you're buying these older boxes, just remember that you can get redemptions in there. And it looks like the edging, yeah, on that first card, at least in this one, again, is kind of bad. So just be aware of that if you're buying it. There's memorable entrances. Roman. Dakota, we'll see if she gets back. So when she gets back. On to pack 4. So be aware of that if you're picking out. Other things, I am waiting on a redemption for a Bailey Gold auto relic out of Select from last year. I put it in the system. Here's a green that's going to be out of 99. You can see that there it is, that it's up there in the left corner. Drew Gulak, so not a huge hit number-wise, but is a hit. Panini has something where you can go to them and say if the redemption is outstanding past, I don't know, a certain point, which I believe the Bailey is. You can talk to them. You can schedule a time to talk to them during the National. I may do that. My concern is if I go a white box, one, if I go a white box for wrestling, is it only going to be for wrestling? And then two, how good are the white boxes for wrestling? I mean, this was a Bailey Gold for the PC, no IPCer. I guess I want some clarity on when they think it's going to be done. I don't know why Bailey is taking this long, because she signed. So I don't know if they're ever going to make the card. That's my concern, is if they're just not even going to make the card because it's almost a year up. So if they're not going to make the card, then yes, I got to go with something else that they'll give me for it. But I was really hoping to get that card because the golds, particularly in the relics, they have some really great looks to them, especially with a nice piece of Bailey's t-shirt there. So Shawn Michaels, I believe this was when he was tag teaming with God. I'm not sure, or this could be when he faced, this is when he faced The Undertaker, so that isn't when he was tag teaming with God. There you go, there's Becky Lynch. On to pack 8. So with the National, we'll have to see how many people are actually selling wrestling cards. I'm hoping it seems since the last time I went to a National that wrestling cards have been more mainstream, so I'm hoping to see more cards. I don't want to, I hope it's just not going to be, people are going to have these just super expensive Roman Reigns cards that are littering their sales items. Hopefully there's some people that have a nice mix to them, but I'll be on the lookout for that. I'll be on the lookout to be picking up some cheaper boxes to break. All right, so this is $2.99, Kane, numbered card right there. Nice picture of Kane. Looks kind of like when he came into the WWE for the first time. So I'll be looking for that. I also heard that one of the channels may be doing a wrestling trade night, which would be awesome if they did do something like that. I'm not sure if that's going to come to fruition. Believe it might be done by the people. So there's going to be a talk at the National where they're going to talk about wrestling, some type of hour-long conference or talk. I don't know if I'll go to it. We'll have to see. But looking forward if there's going to be a trade night there. I may go because I don't know, the people that do those the wrestling circles are they're pretty knowledgeable. I believe they're the ones that do the wrestling card database online. So we'll have to see. On to pack 13. Other things. So she's not even with the company anymore. So just, again, be careful with these boxes. Do your due diligence before you buy them. Money in the Bank. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot of surprises in terms of who wins at Money in the Bank. When I was looking at the betting odds, it looks that Io Sky is, just spoilers, sorry. Io Sky is a heavy favorite at -500 to win the suitcase over there. So that's kind of interesting on a pack 15. My guess is it makes sense if you want to implode Damage Control that she can say she no longer needs Bailey, that she's above Bailey. Break it up that way, and then have, I don't know if you want to have Bailey break up her cash-in or not. Here is one of the NWO's Hall of Fames. And then you break up the feud that way, or Bailey gets jealous of her winning a belt. A lot of different things that you can do there with that, particularly because Io is out with an injury. And then for the men's, these are the Money in the Bank matches are the two ones that I'm looking forward to. So right now, again, spoiler alert, LA Knight is favored to win the suitcase for the men, and he's at a -250, which is still kind of in the realm of anybody can win it. The other person for the women's was Becky Lynch, and then you can tell if they want to use the suitcase to further the Trish storyline. Again, people are thinking and always thought when she started the program with Trish and Zoe Stark that it would blow out at SummerSlam. So if we're leading towards that, we got a couple months left for that. But it makes sense that something happens at Money in the Bank to further that storyline along. Wow. On to pack 19 with no hits yet, so good luck. All right, so this one feels like a film strip. So let's just get into it. Just letting people know that this one feels like and it feels just kind of just like a film strip with nothing else in here. But we'll have to see. So here is our film strip. And yeah, there's nothing else in here. All right, so this is out of 75. This looks to be the gold or the yellow version, Natalia versus Charlotte. And there's the out of 75 right there. So congratulations to pack 19. There's that. All right, so that's pretty cool. I wanted one of those manufactured film strips. I just think those look very cool with what they did. So now we're just looking for an autograph card of some sort out of here. So trying to get back. So we're talking about Money in the Bank. So I don't know if there's any other surprises. I really can't see Roman losing at Money in the Bank. So on a pack 21. So I imagine they would win. I'm trying to think of who else. Last time I looked, again, they're trying to discuss what's going to go on with Bray Wyatt. So I don't know if he'll pop up at some point. For the PC, I've been trying to save my money for the National. So those 101s that I had, they're RKO. That's a cool looking set to try to complete if you're a Randy Orton fan. The nice RKO background, that's really cool. I picked those up late last year. I haven't been spending a lot this year in terms of money, just trying to save it for the National, like I said. And then, yeah, so we'll have to see if there's any nice cards to pick up over there. Wow. Okay, that just happened. So let me put this down. This is pack 23. And I don't know if people caught that. Wow. All right, let me sleeve this up. I was not expecting to hit a big card out of this. This box has been marinating for a year and a half. I forgot if I bought that at Dave and Adams but we have a 1/1 Austin Theory card autograph. There you go. Wow. All right. So I haven't done one of these, and I don't know if people know when I hit a nice card, just because Austin Theory is getting a push, it makes sense to do one of these. Kind of a little bit of streakiness there on the auto, but we're going to do a hit it forward. So a hit it forward happens when I get something nice in a break. I like to pass along the luck. So if in the comments below, I need you to put, let's see this, either, let's go with both. Which match are you looking forward to seeing for Money in the Bank? And then if you were going to the National, what card would you look for? So match at Money in the Bank that you want us to see most. And if you're going to the National, what wrestling card or cards would you like to pick up? I will do, it'll be a random. We'll do the random next time I go post a video, which is probably going to be late in July. So this is going to give you plenty of time to get on this hit it forward. You're going to put that in the comments below. And we're going to give a $30 repack to the winner. So basically what happens here is whoever wins, I'm going to reach out to you. You're going to tell me who you PC, or you can tell me what cards to buy on eBay that are up to $30. So you could go two $15 cards, you can go up to a $30 card, and then I'll buy it for you, and send it out. And that way I'm not trying to guess what you want. Maybe I'll even do something special where if there's cards at the National, that I'll try to send out a nice package of cards, wrestling cards I pick up at the National. We'll have to see. But wow, I am going to look and see who picked pack 19 and 23, and I'll be right back. All right, so I checked. We only had one winner this time. One person picked pack 23. That was Cody Desch, so congratulations to you. Nobody had pack 19. There was one or two people that had, S. Silva had pack 18, but no one had pack 19. So only one winner for the grand prize. Again, where we're shooting for these Undertaker, Triple H, or Spectrum boxes. Those are the grand prizes. So congratulations, Cody, on that. And again, for hitting the big Austin Theory auto, we're going to do a hit it forward. It's a free $30 repack. You tell me what cards to buy for those $30. So just put in the comments below. Match that you're most looking forward to at Money in the Bank, and if you were going to the National, what cards you'd be looking for, what would you want to pick up at the National, wrestling card wise. You can even do, if you don't do too much wrestling cards, you can do other sports, but and then I'll do the drawing for that in the next video. So thank you all. I was not expecting to hit a 101 auto. Let me know. I'm curious to see what people think of it. How big of an auto you think that is. In terms of price or for anything. So I really appreciate you checking out this video. There's no way I can pull 101s each time, but I'm glad you're able to see it here in this video. Like, subscribe. Tell me about your hits. Have you hidden any 101s lately? What have you hidden in the boxes that you have opened? And of course, our social media, Instagram, at LAHF Cards, all one word. Hope you have this much luck in your next break, and thanks for watching Like a Hawk.